Hello, dear children. Welcome to the English classes conducted by State Council of Educational Research and Training, Uttarakhand. I am Kamaksha Mishra, working in SCERT Uttarakhand, and here we are going to discuss NCERT textbook for class 6th, Honeysuckle. So, let's begin. So, children, today we are here to discuss a very beautiful English poem by Lorraine M. Halley. She's an American poet, and here we are going to discuss a beautiful poem by her. And the title of the poem is A House, a Home. The poem is for class 6th. It is in Unit 1. Now, here some points are there to discuss. We'll be reading the poem thoroughly with pronunciation, stress, rhythm, and intonation. Along with this, we'll be discussing the difficult words with their meanings, short forms that are used in the poem, and finally, the comprehension questions that are given in the book, and some questions to see whether you have understood the poem well or not. So, please keep your notebooks with you so that you can write down the difficult things and those things that you are supposed to practice again and again. So, here we go. Now, this is the page from your book, Honeysuckle. It's in page number 15. A house, a home. The poet asks a question in the beginning. What is the difference between a house and a home? Discuss it with your partner, then read the poem. Now let's have the first reading of the poem, and please listen to it attentively. What is a house? It's brick and stone and wood that's hard, some window glass, and perhaps a yard. It's eaves and chimneys and tile floors and stucco and roof and lots of doors. What is a home? It's loving and family and doing for others. It's brothers and sisters and fathers and mothers. It's unselfish acts and kindly sharing and showing your loved ones you're always caring. It's a poem by Lorraine M. Halley. Now, with the second reading of the poem, I'll be a bit slower and I'll be giving you plenty of time and space to recite it after me. मैं एक एक सेंटेंस, एक एक लाइन के बाद पॉज लूंगी और आपको उसे एज इट इज मेरे पीछे पीछे बोलना है और बिल्कुल हर वर्ड को वैसे ही प्रोनाउंस करना है जैसे मैं करूंगी. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट. A house, a home. What is a house? It's brick and stone, wood that's hard, some window glass, and perhaps a yard. It's eaves and chimneys and tile floors and stucco and roof and lots of doors. What is a home? It's loving and family and doing for others. It's brothers and sisters and fathers and mothers. It's unselfish acts and kindly sharing and showing your loved ones you're always caring. So I'm going to read it again for you all, and I hope you've gone through the recitation and you've repeated it along with me. And now I am reciting it again, and please try to read it along with me. अब आप मेरे साथ साथ पढ़िए. What is a house? It's brick and stone and wood that's hard, some window glass and perhaps a yard. It's eaves and chimneys and tile floors and stucco and roof and lots of doors. What is a home? It's loving and family and doing for others. It's brothers and sisters and fathers and mothers. It's unselfish acts and kindly sharing and showing your loved ones you're always caring. So, here's the poem. And now let us move on to the summary of the poem. What the poem says, what is it all about? You all must have remembered that in the very beginning of the poem, the poet has asked a question. What is the difference between a house and a home? Actually, here lies the theme of the whole poem, the central idea of the whole poem. The poem shows the difference between a house and a home. Like what it says in the summary section, just try to understand this. In this poem, the poet has explained the difference between a house and a home. He says that a house is a lifeless structure, but a home is full of feelings and emotions. The poet has tried to define and differentiate between a house and a home. She says that a house is made of bricks, stone, and hardwood. It also has paints, it also has fine paints, chimney, window glass, doors, corridors, roof, and tile floors. A home is another name for family, loving family members who take care of each other and work selflessly for one another. Brothers, sisters, fathers, and mothers together make a home. It is their unselfish acts of kindness and sharing towards one another that makes a house a home. पोएट हमें ये समझाने की कोशिश कर रही है कि एक हाउस और एक होम में डिफरेंस होता है, यानी कि एक मकान और एक घर में डिफरेंस होता है. और डिफरेंस क्या होता है कि एक हाउस या मकान लाइफलेस चीज़ों से बना हुआ है, बेजान चीज़ों से बना हुआ है. जैसे ब्रिक्स, किन चीज़ों से बना हुआ है? ब्रिक्स, स्टोन, हार्डवुड, उसमें पेंट लगा हुआ है, वो भी एक बेजान चीज़ है. चिमनीज लगी हुई हैं धुआं बाहर डालने के लिए. विंडो ग्लास लगा हुआ है, डोर्स लगे हैं, कॉरिडोर्स हैं उसके, रूफ है और टाइल फ्लोर्स हैं। लेकिन जब हम होम की बात करते हैं, व्हेन वी टॉक ऑफ अ होम, इट इज अनदर नेम फॉर लविंग फैमिली मेंबर्स। होम ब्रिक, स्टोन्स, हार्डवुड और कॉरिडोर्स और रूफ डोर्स से बना हुआ कोई लाइफलेस स्ट्रक्चर नहीं है। इट इज मेड ऑफ लविंग फैमिली मेंबर्स। वो घर है, वो ऐसे फैमिली मेंबर्स से बना है जो एक दूसरे से इमोशनली अटैच्ड हैं, एक दूसरे का ख्याल रखते हैं, बिना किसी स्वार्थ के सेल्फलेसली वो एक दूसरे की केयर करते हैं। उस होम में ब्रदर्स हैं, सिस्टर्स हैं, फादर्स हैं, मदर्स हैं, दे ऑल टुगेदर मेक अ होम। वो सब मिलकर घर बनाते हैं। इट इज देयर अनसेल्फिश एक्ट ऑफ काइंडनेस एंड शेयरिंग दैट मेक्स अ हाउस अ होम। ये उनका अनसेल्फिश एक्ट है, ये उनका निस्वार्थ जो उनका कार्य है, वही उनके मकान को घर बनाता है। वो एक दूसरे के लिए दया रखते हैं, एक दूसरे से शेयर करते हैं, एक दूसरे की केयर करते हैं, एंड दिस इज all that makes a home. So now let us discuss the word meanings, the difficult words that have come in the poem, and you all must know the meanings of those words. Whenever you know the meanings, you understand the text better. Now it's a very good exercise to understand the text, to comprehend the text, and it will be done only when you'll be knowing the meanings of the words that have come in the poem or any text. Like yard, yard is a measuring unit, but here it means garden or corridors. A corridor that is attached to a house. The outer area of the house, that is called yard, or we call it courtyard or angan in Hindi. Then eaves. Eaves means the part of the roof that hangs out to provide shade. You've seen it earlier in the slide also. I'll show you the thing that is called eave. You've seen this picture, and here you've seen this thing, this one that is there. It is hanging out of that roof. So this is eave. This is eave. It is called jhaap or shade in meaning. It is called jhaap or shade, which protects the house from sun. The sunlight can't enter inside, and it protects the house. It gives shade to the house. It protects the house from the rain also. So rain water is just provided, it is protected from coming inside the house. So that is one benefit of having eaves in the house over the windows, and with the roof it hangs down types. So it's like that. Then the next word is stucco. Stucco is fine paint that is used for the wall surface. It makes the wall surface smooth and the wall surface looks good with it. Shiny, fine paint, that is called stucco. Then chimneys. Chimneys, what are chimneys? You all know. Chimney is smokestack, a pipe which takes smoke up from the fire. This also can be seen in the picture that is given here. This is chimney. Chimney, from here the smoke gets out of the house. Then the next word is unselfish. Unselfish means without any selfish interest, that we call it nihiswarth, without any selfish interest. Then the next word is kindly, that is lovingly or considerate. When you care for others, that is called kindly act, or when you show your love, your emotions to others, that is called kindly act. Now, here is the time to test whether you understood the text or not. So here are some comprehension questions that you are supposed to answer, and you'll try to answer these questions. These are from the text itself. So if you have attentively listened to the text and you've gone through the poem, you'll be able to fill these blanks and you'll be able to answer the comprehension questions that are being followed in the next slide also. Now, here are some sentences that you have to complete. Complete the sentences. Now, you have to refer to the poem that is given in your book. Here it asks, a house is made of dot dot. A house is made of. A house is made of what type of material? Which materials? And it is given in the poem that it is made of, I know you all know the answer, it is made of bricks, wood, and stones. You can refer to the text part. This we've done earlier. A house is made of, what is a house? It is brick and stone and wood, it is written. So you can write down the answer from here, that a house is made of bricks, stones, and wood. Now the next B part says it has dot dot. What does it have? What does a house has? You have to write. It has window glass. What does it have? Window glass. Then it has doors. Then it has a yard. And we've seen it has chimney. What else? Roof and floor. And along with this, it has fine paint also. It has eaves also. I had shown you right now. It has eaves also. So all these things you can write. It has window glass, doors, yard, chimney, roof, floor, fine paint, eaves, etc. Now, a home is made by. A home is made by. A home is made by what? A home is made by caring and loving family members. Family members. That is, who are these family members? Fathers, mothers, brothers, and sisters. So you can write it in short also, or you can extend the answer also. I'll fill the first one also. A house is made of bricks, stone, and wood. Then let's move on to the fourth part, that is the D part, and it says it has what? In the B part we said a house has what? A house has window glass, doors, yard, chimney, floor, roof, fine paint, eaves, etc. And now we are talking about the home. So what does a home has? It has what? Loving and caring people. Loving and caring people. So let's move on to the next slide. And this is a very interesting activity that has been given out here. Now what you all have to do, you have to fill the blanks and you have to use the words appropriately. You have to see whether you have to fill home or house. Now you have come to know the difference between the home and the house? House is what? House is a lifeless structure, that is makan we call it, and home is full of care, love and emotions, and it is ghar, we call it ghar, that is makan and ghar. So this is the difference between a house and a home. Now you have to fill the blanks appropriately. The first sentence says he lives in a rented dash. He lives in a rented what? Home or house? Yes, I know you know the answer, and it is house. He lives in a rented house, means he has rented the house. He pays for the house and he lives in it. So it is makan only. It's a lifeless structure. Now the second one. Rana worked in Singapore for 5 years. Then he returned where? Rana worked in Singapore for 5 years. He was away and then he returned. What? Oh, I can hear you. It's home. Then he returned home. He came back to his home with his family. Earlier, he was there in Singapore. He was not residing with his family, but after 5 years, he returned home. So he came back to his family. So, home. Dash is where the heart is. Dash is where the heart is. Where you are with your feelings, that is a home. That is a home means your family. The red dash in front of us belongs to Mr. Lal. The red dash, what? The red house. Now here the structure of the house is being discussed. The color of the house has been discussed, and it is that the red house that is in front of us, it belongs to Mr. Lal. We are not talking of home here. We are not talking of a family, but we are talking about the structure that is in front of us, and that is a house, a red house. So, hope this activity must have cleared the concept of a home and a house. Now, here are some comprehension questions that are from your textbook only, and these questions are very important. If you have done the blanks attentively, you can easily write the answers of these questions. Now it says, the very first question says, what is a house made of? Means, what are the things that are used to build a house? घर को एक मकान को बनाने में, हाउस को बनाने में क्या क्या चीजें इस्तेमाल होती हैं? तो हम बहुत इजीली वी कैन राइट द आंसर. कहाँ से स्टार्ट होगा? क्वेश्चन से ही स्टार्ट होगा. अ से विल बी स्टार्टिंग आवर आंसर. हाउस is will come here is made of. I know all the children know the answer. What we are supposed to write here? Made of bricks. Very good. Then wood and stones. It is made of bricks, wood and stone. Please remember this very clearly and write it down in your notebooks also. So it will give a good practice, a very good practice, and you can easily write it in your examination also. So you have to first of all be clear with the answer. Now let's move on to the second question, and that is, what is a home made by? Home, एक घर किससे बनता है? So what is a home made by? You all know the answer. So recall, and I'm writing it here. Please recall it in your mind. We'll start it from here. A home is made by caring and loving family members, that is brothers, sisters, fathers, and mothers. So, this will make the full answer. A home is made by caring and loving family members, that is, brothers, sisters, fathers, and mothers. Now, the very important question that is coming for you is, what is the difference between a house and a home? I hope you all can very easily give the answer to this question. What is the difference between a house and a home? You all know how we are going to start the answer. We'll write, a house is a lifeless structure made of bricks, stone, bricks, stone, stones, and wood. But a home is full of emotions and feelings. It is the love and care of the family members that makes a house a home. So, one more thing, here we have seen some short forms also, like you must have seen there was it's is written. The full form is it is. And one more thing was there. You are, and the full form is you are. So here in this poem, we've discussed how to recite the poem with proper stress, rhythm, and intonation. Along with this, we've seen that how we are going to pronounce the difficult words, and we have tried to understand the meanings of those words. With that, in the next thing, we have come along some short forms, and we've seen what are the full forms of those of the words, of the phrases. And then finally we had some comprehension questions that were given in the book, and these comprehension questions we tried to answer in the form of blanks, fill-ups, that is complete the sentences, and some question answers also. Now, there is a home assignment for you, and the home assignment is that you have to make a picture of your home. You have to make a beautiful, colorful picture of your home, and you have to write 3 best things you like about it. You have to make a beautiful picture of your home, and you have to write 3 things that you like about your home. I have not said house, I have said home. What is your home assignment? Make a colorful picture of your home and write 3 things that you like the most about it? So, children, I hope you all must have gone through the topic thoroughly. You must have understood all the concepts. And along with this, I would request you all to please practice it again and again so that you'll be able to do good with your English and in your classes. All the best to you. See you soon. Bye bye.